Hi, welcome to Leader Tips from Lead at Any Level. I'm Amy C. Waninger, the Inclusion Catalyst. This week, we're talking about 5 ways you can help your team members learn to self-promote or tout their accomplishments in the workplace. Now, remember, sometimes people who were not born into corporate executive families, as I like to call them, people who are underrepresented in the leadership of your company, people who just culturally have been taught to be more humble. And this includes women, children of immigrants, and people of color broadly. Often these folks are going to try to let their work speak for itself. Your job as their manager is to coach them on how to self-promote so that they can have access to the same opportunities as their peers who probably were taught to do this pretty early in their careers. So here's what I want you to do this week. I want you to take in your next team meeting, the first few minutes of the team meeting, to ask everyone to share their wins, their personal and professional victories. And what you can do is just open up the space for people to share volunteer information. Now, if you have folks on your team that are a little hesitant to speak up or to pat themselves on the back, that's okay. You can draw that out of them. For example, you might say, Elaine, I noticed that you were named to the board of directors for one of our associations. Can you talk a little bit about that and how you got into that role? Or you might say, gosh, Tammy, your project came in under budget last month. That was a huge win. Can you share with the group how you made that happen? These kinds of prompts will give people an opportunity not just to share their accomplishments, but also to mentor others just in the moment about how to have these same kinds of victories as well. It's also a great way for the team members to recognize one another or to do shout outs or give kudos in the meetings so that everybody feels a little bit more connected, valued, and recognized. That's it for today's edition of Leader Tips. Be sure to follow me or subscribe and tune in every weekday at 4 p.m. Eastern for another edition of Leader Tips.